Does the Darwinian appeal to chance equate to an appeal to miracles? This intriguing question stirs a lively debate since Darwinists, and atheists in general, are adamant that miracles have no place in science. Chance plays a central role in Darwinian explanations in general and neutral theory in particular. Proponents of the neutral theory, such as Larry Moran, Professor Emeritus of Biochemistry from the University of Toronto, argue that most evolutionary change is due to chance. As he stated, as originally proposed by Motu Kimura, Jack King, and Thomas Jukes, the neutral theory of molecular evolution is inherently non-Darwinian. Darwinism asserts that natural selection is the driving force of evolutionary change. It is the claim of the neutral theory, on the other hand, that the majority of evolutionary change is due to chance. Yet appealing to chance as a cause is to appeal to our ignorance of the actual cause. As Charles Darwin himself stated in his seminal work, Origin of Species, "I have hitherto sometimes spoken as if the variations, so common and multiform in organic beings under domestication, and in a lesser degree in those in a state of nature, had been due to chance." This, of course, is a wholly incorrect expression, but it serves to acknowledge plainly our ignorance of the cause of each particular variation. This raises a compelling point. When Darwinists, and atheists in general, claim something happened by chance and/or that it happened randomly, they are not appealing to any known cause of how something came to be, but they are in reality appealing to their own ignorance of how something came to be. Yet Darwinists appeal to chance over and over again as if it is an appeal to a known cause, rather than being an appeal to their own ignorance of the actual cause. Others echo this sentiment. Nicholas Nurston stated the vague word chance is used as a substitute for a more precise word such as cause. Biophysicist Donald M. McKay stated to personify chance as if we were talking about a causal agent is to make an illegitimate switch from a scientific to a quasi-religious mythological concept. Similarly, Robert C. Sproul points out that by calling the unknown cause chance for so long, people begin to forget that a substitution was made. The assumption that chance equals an unknown cause has come to mean for many that chance equals cause. Nobel laureate Jacques Monod fell into this line of thinking, stating that pure chance, absolutely free but blind, is at the root of the stupendous edifice of evolution. Yet appealing to pure chance, absolutely free but blind, as renowned physicist Wolfgang Pauli noted, isn't appealing to any mathematically defined probability, but rather is appealing to something akin to a miracle. As Wolfgang Pauli stated, while they, Darwinists, pretend to stay in this way completely scientific and rational, they become actually very irrational, particularly because they use the word chance, not any longer combined with estimations of a mathematically defined probability, but rather use the word chance in its application to very rare single events, which are more or less synonymous with the old word miracle. Likewise, Stephen Talbot, a critic of the chance equals cause viewpoint, in an article titled Evolution and the Illusion of Randomness, humorously imagines Darwinists like Daniel Dennett and Richard Dawkins filling a blackboard with vivid descriptions of living, highly regulated, coordinated, integrated, and intensely meaningful biological processes, and then inserting a small, mysterious gap in the middle, along with the words, "Here, something random occurs." As Talbot then astutely notes, this something random looks every bit as wishful as the appeal to a miracle. It is the central miracle in a gospel of meaninglessness, a randomness of the gaps, demanding an extraordinarily blind faith. At the very least, we have a right to ask, can you be a little more explicit here? So to sum up, when a Darwinist claims that something happened by chance, remember this. He isn't being scientific in that he isn't, as Pauli pointed out, appealing to a mathematically defined probability. But the Darwinists is, in reality, appealing to an unknown cause that is, for all intents and purposes, equivalent to an appeal to miracles. Which is, of course, extremely ironic, seeing that Darwinists are the ones who are adamant that miracles have no place in science. As evolutionary biologist Richard Lewontin once stated, to appeal to an omnipotent deity is to allow that at any moment the regularities of nature may be ruptured, that miracles may happen. Yet, as has now been highlighted, random miracles turn out to be central to Darwinian explanations. In conclusion, conclusion, Darwinists appealing to chance as a cause is a classic example, shooting oneself in the foot and inadvertently making a situation worse for oneself.